I'm going to do this thing on the upcoming episodes of The Good Bits season 3. I'm
All
asking
right.
the people who are on the show about their first time at the cinema. And I was wondering if you can recall, I didn't prep you for this whatsoever, but is there any
Wait.
early memories that you have of going to the cinema that you can share with us before we go?
I feel like we've talked about this, have we not?
We probably have, but this is just something I'm going to do for the YouTube channel where I'm going to upload those individual videos. That's just why I'm asking.
Oh, okay. Individual videos on YouTube. Shit,
Yeah.
I'm nervous now.
That's just why I was asking. Listen, if you can't remember, that's fine, but just...
I think it may have been something like Finding Nemo.
Strong.
It may have also not been, but that's my first memory, I feel. Finding Nemo. Yeah, Finding Nemo.
And is that a film that you look back on fondly? Or do you not bother?
I don't watch it. I haven't watched it. Probably.
You not watched it since, really?
No. I watched it on like DVD and stuff, but no, I don't. I do look. Well, clearly, don't think about it very much because I was like, "What was the?" Yeah. No. Well, something like I do remember seeing Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the one with Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
and that must have been pretty. Well, maybe that wasn't that early.
2005, I believe that film came out.
That's pretty early.
That's pretty early. Yeah, you would have been.
I must have been young.
7?
Young.
7?
Yeah.
8?
Well, that's quite late then. Yeah. Monsters Inc. That must have been
Monsters Inc. was my first cinema experience, 2001.
Oh, well, then when did Finding Nemo come out? Because maybe that may have been mine. Do you know?
I think Finding Nemo was 2003.
Well, then I must have. I think, did I see Monsters Inc. in the cinema?
Look up Finding Nemo. Tell me what year it came out. If I've just nailed that. 2003.
Yeah.
So one of my weird things I can do.
Well, if you were at the cinema in 2001, then I probably was too. I don't know.
Well, we didn't know each other in 2001. I went with my family. I was a child.
Yeah, you should have taken me.
You bring a friend.
So yours was Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc. Yes. Here's the issue though. When I ask this question to everybody else, then they end up asking me the question, and I'm going to need to tell the story on every episode. But that's fine.
But don't tell the story if you don't want to. But you're sure it was.
Well,
from
my memory, it is. Yeah, maybe there was one before that I was a literal baby, and they took me in, and just because they wanted to see a film, and they didn't know what to do with me, and I sat on my dad's knee for the duration. Maybe that happened, but the first one I can remember seeing, and it makes sense, doesn't it? 2001, I was 4. It's a Disney film, like that kind of sounds about right. And yeah, but it wasn't one of the ones like I went and sat and watched the film and was like glued to the cinema the whole time. I was one of those kids that would run around in the cinema and stuff. I spoke about this on the YouTube channel as well. And so I remember vividly in my head, there's like, see the steps going up to the seats? There was like, it was like big steps. And during the film, me and like other kids in that screen were like just jumping on the steps up and down. And now like I hate other people doing that at the cinema. I hate other people eating in the cinema that I'm in.
Yeah.
Never mind walking up and down the stairs. But obviously it must have been like a afternoon cinema go, just to get the kids out of the house. So I don't think that the parents were that fussed about it. But yeah, that was my first memory. Other than that, I definitely saw things like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I saw Revenge of the Sith in the cinema 2005. Those would have been early memories too. Around the World in 80 Days, the Jackie Chan one. What year was that? I was definitely early. Saw that one in the cinema. Yeah. Incredibles, maybe saw the Incredibles 2004. I don't know, but I can tell you, I remember seeing Monsters Inc. at the cinema. It's got to be my first one.
I'm interested. I don't. Well, it clearly isn't my first memory at the cinema because I can't remember it. But I may have gone.
It's what you think is your first one.
It may have been, but I don't know. I'm gonna say Finding Nemo, but it clearly wasn't my first. It's my first memory. I don't really care. I don't. Yeah. Well, I don't know. No, surely not.
No, all right, okay. Did you go see Finding Dory in the cinema when it came out in 2016?
No, I didn't see that. Not seen that. Is it good?
Yeah. We went and saw it like with college people, I think, and like we talked about it on the Good Bit when it came out. I think anyway. Yeah, we did.
Well, I didn't.
I think you were away by then.
All these good bits, I just wasn't invited to. The excuse is always away.
Aye, that was the excuse. But this is before we had Zoom. I would be on the phone to you and be like, Aaron, we're doing a podcast about Finding Nemo. It was the first time you saw it. The Sunday Market want to come on.
You should know. Yeah.
You're a fish lover. All right. Yes.
Yeah.
Good to be back on the good bit, yeah?